Welcome to today's video. I'm doing this glowy, dewy look. If you're looking for a refreshed, glowy makeup look, then stick around. Applying good skincare underneath your makeup is always going to improve the look of your makeup. So first, I'm going to be using the L'Oréal Revitalift. I love this. I've been using it pretty consistently day and night for the last month. And it just feels so emollient and nice on the skin. For eye brightening, I'm going to use the Wonder Beauty Baggage Claim. I typically would do this one, or I also really love the L'Oreal Midnight Eye Cream. I'm going to do a little bit of underpainting. Lighter areas, I'm going to start off with the Maybelline Eraser. This is in the shade 122. The tricks that I love doing is just applying it a little bit lower underneath my eyes. I find that I get less settling when I do it like that. So I'm just going to kind of do it like this, and then I'm just going to build the coverage up. To buff and blend this out, I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics dual-ended brush, and I'm going to start with the smaller side and just start to build the area out a little bit. So once I've started kind of building that base up without putting too much product underneath my eyes, I'm going to switch over to the other side of the brush. Maybelline Eraser in 144, and this is going to function as my contour. Exact same brush and just blend out. I'm going to take what's left on the brush from the contour and the brightening, and I'm just going to apply it to my eyelid. Start sculpting out my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Slick. Wiggle it in, get the product work into the brow. I love a really lifted eyebrow look. If you have very minimal time, brows, lashes, and cheeks are going to be the most impactful. So I love at least getting some product on my brows. Side and gently comb across the top. Fill in the brows, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Faux Brow. It's going to focus in on the sparse areas and just do soft little flicks going upward. For foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match, and this is in the shade W5W, which is warm medium. The product. The two pumps gave me a very buildable coverage, which I really like. This is my first time trying the True Match, and I'm pretty happy with the shade as well. Always in the winter, I tend to get a little bit lighter, but I am happy with that shade. That we have everything kind of even and smoothed out. The underpainting does help with adding a little depth, but we're going to go in and add even more depth. And this is the IT Cosmetics Sun Blush in the shade Sun Warmth 30. All of the products that I'm using, I will have them linked in the description box below. This blush is so pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. And because I want to continue with that kind of lifted look, I'm focusing just on the outer C shape of my face right here in the corner. And then I'll just kind of buff it out. I'm going to keep this look really simple on the eyes and have the focus be on the lashes a little bit more than the eyeshadow. I'll be using the L'Oreal Shadow Stick, and this is in the shade Magnetic Mauve. And I'm going to take my finger and just kind of buff it out. And I'm going to apply this just so that I can get a little bit more lifting and blend it out really well. And then I'm just going to create a little bit of a tail that I'll blend out. I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to buff that out. And you can take the end and smudge that out really as much as you want, because it'll start elongating and giving you this lift. For mascara, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Panorama. This is in the Blackest Black. I love the brush on this. I actually just tested this out yesterday for the first time, and the brush is great. It is really good. It grabs every single tiny little lash. I am going to apply a little bit on the bottom lashes as well. line lifter. This has hyaluronic acid in it. Let's go ahead and set the entire look. I'm using the L'Oreal Blur Powder, Blur Perfect. As the final step, I'm gonna go ahead and further set the makeup. This is with the L'Oreal 3-Second Setting Mist. This stuff is so good. And I think they have changed. The smell is a little bit different than the original one, but the formula seems exactly the same. You put this on and your look will just like, I mean, it stays really, really well. So let's go ahead and set the look with this. That is it for today's look. A dewy, glowy, kind of just refreshed look. Not quite full glam, but more than just a quick out the door 5-minute look. If you found value in today's video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more beauty tips. Let me know what look you want to see next.